Sensational. The intimate embrace between Taehyung and Jungkook at the grand finale of the Arirang World Tour officially broke the internet, taking the #1 trending spot in over 40 countries. The intimate fancam footage capturing Taehyung pulling his partner close amidst the roaring fireworks was viewed tens of millions of times within just a few hours. Beyond sending fans into a frenzy, with hashtags like #TaekookHug flooding every timeline, their warm romance also caught the attention of major international outlets such as Billboard and Rolling Stone. Global publications even hailed the superstar couple's open affection as one of the most iconic moments in global music tour history. And it didn't stop there. A string of subtle, sweet stage interactions alongside heartfelt moments backstage further cemented the incredible depth of their love. Curious to dive into the detailed analysis, backstage surprises, and emotional reactions from around the world? Read the full story now. Army, welcome back to VFX. Today we've got another exciting update you won't want to miss, so stay tuned until the end. The international entertainment world was once again shaken by an emotional moment on the grand stage of the Arirang World Tour. The closing performance of the night not only left a deep musical impression, but also made social media history, thanks to the sweet interaction between Taehyung and Jungkook. Shortly after the stadium lights were turned off, posts about the two global superstars surged rapidly to take the #1 spot on the trending topics list on X Twitter in over 40 countries simultaneously. Millions of tweets from fans poured in, praising and celebrating the romantic warmth naturally radiated by the public's favorite couple. The catalyst for this explosion of discussion was a short, high-resolution fancam video posted by a fan in the front row. In the footage, which was viewed tens of millions of times within hours, an intimate moment unfolded right as the Arirang Encore song finished. Amidst the roaring cheers of the audience and fireworks soaring high into the sky, Taehyung suddenly stopped in his tracks, looked at Jungkook with deep warmth, and pulled his partner into a tight embrace. The stadium instantly thundered as fans witnessed the genuinely affectionate gesture between the two. The warmth captured in the recording was made even more memorable as Jungkook embraced Taehyung's neck in return, resting his head on his partner's shoulder for a few seconds before they exchanged a meaningful smile. To the millions of eyes watching, the hug was not merely a formality to say goodbye on stage, but a reaffirmation of the deep emotional bond they maintain amidst a demanding world tour schedule. This tender moment was quickly amplified by major fan accounts, triggering a wave of emotion and joyful tears across various social media platforms from Asia to Latin America. A sea of emotional reactions flooded X, where fans shared their admiration and moved feelings regarding the couple's open romantic relationship. Touching quote tweets circulated widely with one reading, "The way Taehyung looks at Jungkook before hugging him truly proves how much love and protection he has for his partner." Another fan wrote, "Seeing them support each other on a stage as massive as the Arirang World Tour melts my heart. That hug felt so real, warm, and full of mutual gratitude." Similar sentiments kept flooding timelines, creating a massive celebration of love around the globe. Focusing not just on the closing hug on stage, eagle-eyed fans also began uncovering various other proofs of emotional moments throughout the Arirang Tour that had previously gone unnoticed. Several video clips from different angles showed how Taehyung and Jungkook frequently shared subtle gestures of care throughout the show. These ranged from gentle back rubs during talk segments and brief hand clasps, while switching stage positions to meaningful eye contact as they sang their respective parts. These subtle yet meaningful details quickly became the subject of sweet analysis among fans who admired the transparency and authenticity of their love. A popular thread on X highlighted how Jungkook always ensured Taehyung was near him whenever the stage energy peaked, showing how meaningful his partner's presence was as a safe haven. Uncovering these romantic interactions tucked throughout the tour further reinforced that the Arirang Tour was not just a music stage, but a silent witness to their maturing love story. To celebrate this historic and romantic moment, the global fan community simultaneously championed specific hashtags designed to map out their appreciation. Hashtags such as #TaekookHug, #ForeverWithTaekook, and #Arirang Tour Hug climbed to the top of worldwide trends within minutes after the concert ended. These hashtags serve not only as a repository for video clips and photos, but also as a hub for fans to share love letters, fan art, and audio recordings of the hysterical stadium crowd reacting to the hug. The explosion of these hashtags briefly caused server congestion on the X platform in several regions due to the high volume of incoming posts. Social media trend analysts noted that this Taekook interaction generated the highest engagement rate recorded throughout the Arirang World Tour. This demonstrated the immense appeal and positive influence radiated by Taehyung and Jungkook's romantic bond to millions of admirers worldwide. Many observers noted that the warmth displayed by Taehyung and Jungkook on stage provided an immense burst of happiness for fans attending in person and watching on screens alike. Their emotional honesty and courage to openly show affection in front of tens of thousands of stadium spectators symbolized the beauty of a relationship built on mutual trust and support. The embrace at the Arirang Tour is predicted to become one of the most iconic recordings in the history of their careers and romance. As the day turned, the wave of posts about this romantic moment showed no signs of fading, with thousands of fan-made clips and emotional reviews continuing to pop up across short video platforms. Fans kept replaying the seconds where Taehyung embraced Jungkook, using the footage as a personal source of comfort and happiness. The warm hug at the conclusion of the Arirang concert successfully proved that amidst the dazzling stage lights and the grandeur of a world-class show, genuine love remains the ultimate winner that touches the hearts of many. The Arirang World Tour officially recorded a golden moment remembered not only for its musical grandeur, but also as a beautiful celebration of love between Taehyung and Jungkook. The sweet story written on stage that night will continue to be talked about and cherished in fans' memories as one of the most emotional and joyful chapters in the idol's romantic journey. Global public attention toward the emotional moment went beyond the noisy timelines of social media, catching serious notice from top international entertainment publications. Renowned Western media outlets launched deep analyses exploring the warmth of Taehyung and Jungkook's romance on the Arirang World Tour stage. Billboard highlighted in a cultural analysis how the couple's emotional honesty redefined the standard of closeness among global pop stars, writing, "Amidst the high precision and grand choreography of a stadium concert, a quiet moment filled with love between Taehyung and Jungkook emerged as an unmatched emotional peak, a clear testament that authentic feeling remains the strongest draw in the modern music industry." Similar praise came from the legendary music magazine Rolling Stone, which specifically reviewed how the superstar's courage in showing open affection before tens of thousands of eyes carved out a new piece of history. In their dedicated review, they called the warm embrace at the end of the Arirang concert one of the most iconic visuals of this decade's world tours. Taehyung and Jungkook's bravery in transparently celebrating their romantic bond on a globally distributed stage is no mere sweet interaction. It is a symbol of a cultural shift showing how genuine love can transcend boundaries of language, country, and rigid entertainment industry expectations, wrote a senior Rolling Stone columnist. Meanwhile, pop culture outlet Teen Vogue joined in by focusing its article on the emotional impact felt by the younger generation watching them together. According to the magazine, the protective way Taehyung embraced his partner delivered a very positive and comforting psychological impact to millions of fans around the world. What we witnessed on the Arirang Tour stage was a display of courage and the beauty of mutual trust in a relationship. Taehyung and Jungkook did not just deliver a world-class music performance, but also provided a real picture of the importance of having a partner who is always ready to be the safest home amidst the noise of global fame, Teen Vogue praised in their closing editorial. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.